Will on time for once in his goddamn life. This has never happened before. Will never happen again. Relish this while you can, folks. No Ryan 700 yet? He'll be here eventually. Co-commentator Ryan 700 tonight. As soon as he's here. Tree Man hates ads. Real. Oh, I made a mistake. There we go. So, for those unaware, Ant has been boycotting the league until he gets the Tree Man on Ryan's team. Ryan's the champs are the Chanhassen champs are somewhat of a rank bomber. Discord is having a heck of a time opening. Okay. Give my poor friend Ryan 700 a moment. Oh, actually, big lineup switch. Folks, I'm ready to get into game one, so I'm gonna do it, but Ryan 700 will show up when he shows up, but we got the Wiggler train first things first today, folks. Ryan, buddy.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing alright. How are you?
Ryan, you're here just in time for game number 1.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me change it to 30. There you go. Alright, it's done.
Thanks, bud. Alright.
Yoshi grounds out to start us off, but Shamar now up.
Big Shamar. Alright.
Now we got
hold on. I'm sure you already told the stream, but what are you looking for this game?
I'm looking for some comeback. I need K-Rool to hit 5 home runs and Red Critter to hit 3. That's what I need.
Okay. Alright.
We got the Wiggler train in play twice today.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah. With a special arrangement.
Are you one of the Wiggler train games? You are.
I am.
Oh, Green Critter. Oh, here we go, folks. Green Critter. Oh, what a buddy jump.
They just barely get to it.
What a play from the horse. Holy shit. Look at how high the horse gets, despite his lack of hands. This is really impressive stuff. Watch this.
I was about to say, yeah, most impressive. He has
the
a
horse
special,
gets... No,
He has a special hoof glove too.
I know. He has a glove with his hoof in it, and he's impressive. Now,
Yes.
That's what you like to see if you're a baseball's piercing fan, and the train will remove any doubt. K. Rool has just driven in Shamar.
See ya. All right.
That is his 4th home run in 5 at-bats, just so we're clear on that.
Oh, yeah. Was there any doubt?
No. And that's what I wanted to see today. I wanted to see the Croc just crush the ball out of the stadium. And now Star Red Critter coming up. It is interesting. Yep. Oh, back-to-back?
No way. Same spot.
Back-to-back. All right. There we go.
Same spot.
I'll tell you.
I watched Brooks Lee and Christian Vasquez hit back-to-back, so we're going 2 for 2 with baseball games I've seen.
Oh, really?
Home runs.
Brooks Lee and Christian Vasquez went back-to-back today?
Last game.
Last game, nice. Okay.
Yeah, last game.
Folks,
today the game just started.
Nice play from Hammer Bro, but 3 runs on the board. I'll tell you, it is interesting that my team has an offense built on the long ball in a league that seems to be ruled by small ball.
That's kind of true. Although I'll tell you what, I learned via some simulations how long ball the fan club can be. So I've made some adjustments.
Luigi with a grounder off the inside of the bat. That's going to be 2 outs here. Green Boner now up. This is a batting order change this week for Green Shells. Green Boner in the 3rd slot, followed by Star Hammer Bro, and it looks like that's just going to be gone, folks.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, Green Boner.
You have to expect at least one of these dingers from the Bones.
Oh yeah. And you know what? That really, the spot that he put that in is so hard for either of the corner outfielders to get there in time, right? And
yes.
Lenny can't do that himself. Hammer Bro looking to go maybe 2 back-to-backs in 2 innings. And it looks like that will be the case, folks.
Oh my gosh.
There is no, you're not getting that. You're not getting that.
I think
nope.
Would the fastest characters in the game even be able to get that one?
No,
I'm not so certain.
No, that was a no-doubter. So folks, that's the power of Star Hammer Bro right there. So we've seen actually in 2 innings from 2 different teams, 2 sets of back-to-back home runs. The only difference is that one of the home runs for the Piercings came with a runner on base. That's the only difference.
Yes.
Can we have a starred Tree Man? I don't know. Did they star the Tree Man? Cam has been starring one of his Tree Men.
Oh, that's true.
Regularly,
that's
starring
true.
the red Tree Man.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a power surge here at Yoshi Park tonight. Red Para stepping into the box. Actually, he has a home run this season. Won't add to his home run count here. Actually, won't even add to his hit count. Green Guy gonna be right there.
That was a clutch pickup.
Now, Paragoomba has done nothing and jack and shit.
Okay.
He's gonna
he
strike
swings
out.
at one way out there.
Never mind, Paragoomba.
Actually, it looks like he's gonna get on base.
For the first time ever, maybe? Well, it was he got on base last game, actually. Red Guy now stepping into the box.
He's gonna start swing, looks like.
Sure will, and you know what? That's gonna go right out. That's gonna just speed by Green Madge there. The special ability not fast enough there.
Yeah, a rare miss when you see that come out. All right, he'll watch strike 1.
Oh, Madge gonna grab. That's
And
gonna be
that
an
time-
easy double play. Wow.
Yeah. That time Magic Koopa gets to it. Can't get past him twice.
Here comes the horse. Fresh off of a very nice play in the outfield. Looks like he's gonna jam one here. Can a corner outfielder get there? No,
hold on.
but it's gonna hit the wall.
Okay, bounce off the wall.
Yeah, it's gonna hit the wall, so a double for the horse. And now with a runner on, Green Shy Guy steps up to the plate.
All right. Let's see what
Star
he's
pitch
made
from
of. Here's the star
Paragoomba.
pitch.
Yep. It's gonna be a slap hit. Critter gonna throw to third. Shy Guy will make it to first, but if we can get the lead runner...
Just gonna chase him down.
Okay. Wario gonna charge
It doesn't really work
here.
unless you're faster, I'm afraid.
No, unfortunately not. Wario gonna charge again and lay into one here. That's gonna be a line drive off the wall here. Para gonna play it beautifully, but a run is going to score.
Yep, here comes the horse galloping home, and it's a tie game.
Yeah, the horse using his Kentucky Derby speed to get around the bases here.
Yes.
Wario gonna drive in a run, and now here comes Daisy with no outs and 2 runners on still. So even a ground out here will drive in a run. And a ground out, not even a ground out, but a run will score. Daisy gonna drive in a run 4-3 here. Para is tired. They aren't gonna pull him yet, but Star Luigi now up. Oh no. Oh, the H strat. And H's stratagem. They're gonna throw Luigi out at first for the first out of the inning. 2 runners on here. Green Boner did homer in the first. He will slap here. That's going to drive in Wario. And a big inning here. Big inning here for Green Shells. Yoshi now going to sub in. Paragoomba. Oh, Hammer Bro looking to add to the home run total here. It looks like they might be able to get it if they're behind the train, but the train going to come just a little bit too soon there. And that one was gettable with a buddy jump, but the train interrupting that. And now 8-3. Big inning for Green Shells here. It's going to be a nice play from Paragoomba, but the damage looking like it may have already been done here. Something happening with my co-commentator. He's DM'd me. Discord quit responding. Should I call him on my phone and have him talk into the microphone? Shamar Moore now up. The Critter's coming up too. Shamar Moore gonna get his second hit of the game here. I'm in love with him. Critter followed by K. Rool, followed by Critter. This is the heart of the Piercings lineup. If they're gonna score, it's gonna have to be through these 3. Big swing from Green Critter. Shamar gonna make it back to first cleanly though. And here comes K. Rool. Potential to add to his ridiculous home run total. Looks like he might, folks. Can the train come? Nope, nice play from Danklin. That's K. Rool does not get buddy jumped often, but barely missing the full barrel there. But Danklin looked like he caught that with his head. That was interesting. Red Critter now coming up. And Cam is right. This team would have absolutely nothing if it weren't for the 3 crocodiles in the middle of the order. Red Critter gonna hit a shot to the wall. Shamar gonna head over to third, and the train, folks, is gonna own Shamar. Now here comes Lenny. Can Lenny add to the piercing score here? Don't swing, Lenny. Didn't swing at strike 1. Lenny Kravitz going to swing, and the pow there is not going to allow Shamar to score because Lenny did, in fact, get hit by it. So we almost had a moment where Lenny Kravitz drove in Shamar Moore. Unfortunately, not to be. We've got to get through this inning here. We've really got to get through this inning here. Game's winnable if you get through this inning here. I'm scared we're not going to get through this inning. Wow, 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 wow. Shy Guy, it's going to be hit right to Para, and a clean double play there. Nice play from Paragoomba at second. comes Wario. Now 2 outs this time. And Paragoomba with another nice play in the hole. Really making up for the amount of bobbles in the last game. I've been kicked out of the Discord VC because Ryan is gone. So it's just me right now. How are we going to resolve this? I've been called by Matt W to resolve this. Are you here to bail out your good friend Ryan?
I am here to bail out Ryan. That's how this thing goes.
Beautiful. Well, do you need it to be set to 30 so you can actually see it?
Oh, I can see it.
Okay. Because Ryan needs it to be set to 30. Red guy coming up. I need something to happen.
Not that.
No, I did not need that. We're gonna lose this game after hitting back-to-back home runs in the first inning. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, isn't it crazy that you're gonna score less home runs with K. Rool and 2 critters?
Well, K. Rool is he's just Bowser. He's the Bowser of this season, I think.
He's gonna be the Funky Kong for the rest of the season, I fear.
If that happens, I'll just accept that I got bitched, I think.
Yeah. Oh.
No. If it was a human player, I had that if I was playing. So Shy Guy should just be like me, I fear.
Yeah. He's just a guy, okay?
Whoa. It's gonna be red critter to para. Wow, what a play!
That's a nice play.
And we're gonna need to get Green Boner out, and he's scary because he doesn't get out.
Yeah, the critters just aren't diving anymore. They forgot how to.
The critters are taking the day off in the field, so
we don't know how to anymore. We've lost the technology.
Hold on, Ryan has called me back, so I'm gonna add him to this DM.
Okay,
that's Hammer Bros' third home run of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, we're gonna lose this game after hitting back-to-back home runs in the first inning.
Hammer Bros outscoring the team.
All right, I've added them. Hello.
I'm back. Ryan is still bitched.
I don't think Ryan is physically capable of seeing. He's here. Ryan 7 hundo.
He lives.
What do you mean to tell me I left call and you instantly called Matt?
Matt called me.
I instantly called
Matt
him.
called me. That's what happened here. That's not Ryan. You're misinterpreting.
I can't leave someone out to dry, personally.
Ryan, you're misanthropic. I don't know what that word means. I just wanted to say it. Anyway. It is... Oh, it's not Shamar Moore Saturday, unfortunately.
This is ugly.
Yeah, it's bad. My team forgot how to hit.
Oh, what did I come back to? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
Easter
train.
Train.
No! The Shy Guy was behind the train? He could do that?
Look, he was so shy he got out of the way.
Oh my god.
He said, "Oh, sorry, let me squeeze past here."
How is my
Ryan's team is really good at train management because he lived by a train for the last semester.
This is true.
How is my team with 2 critters and K. Rool going to go to drop to 1 and 3? That's impressive.
Look,
10 likes.
This is all luck. We're all gambling here. There's no skill, I say, as my team is doing badly. It's not skill-based anymore. They took it away.
Oh no.
That's wise.
Oh no.
Fine. That's okay.
Fine. You can live with that.
Goodbye, Ryan.
Oh, that's a nice double. Nope, never mind.
I can live with this. It's not the outfield. That's fine.
Paragoomba has no arms, I forgot. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hard for them to throw.
Ryan called me again in DMs.
He just hates me.
So I
Oh,
can't.
that's gonna be no good. I think we need to focus on what's in front of us right now. And what's in front of us is a ground out.
Yeah, and what's in front of me is losing.
8 runs in 2 innings.
Yeah.
Plus 8.
Well, I gave up 6 in 1 inning, so that doesn't help really.
Yeah, and like it's always possible.
Okay, well,
but-
I got 1 back.
No,
I hope.
that was too low.
Oh, yeah. K-Rool's been buddy jumped twice today. That's really, it's feast or famine. I wish we could have some Bowser. I wish we could have some Bowser team plot armor and come back from this.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
you need some red Rapidash skills right
Yeah,
now.
I guess.
They're the only team that's undefeated by my count.
Well, by my count, I'm an inch tall.
Nice. Inched. No, I'm not gonna say it. I work with them now. I can't call them short. Well, did you ever think about how many bald people are involved with Run the Rivals? It's really scary.
What, 1?
2.
Who's the second?
Look, think about how the stream setup or the stream works.
Oh, no! You're right. Fuck. There are 2. I was thinking of you. There is another bald bearded man, though. Lenny almost had a home run there, and I really wish that he did, but unfortunately, God hates fun.
Yeah. It's, you know, me's are real hit and miss. Sometimes they just decide to get homers, and sometimes, they do that kind of thing. It's not that was a me, but... You want to know a fun fact about having duplicate characters, Will?
Hmm.
If you use the same me, and both of them are on the field at the same time, only one of them can have a head.
What?
So one of them will just be headless.
That's interesting.
So I would ask you to do that for my team if I get a second like Black Me. If we could just use a duplicate character mod so we can just see that monstrosity. But you know, that's up to you.
I would like that. That sounds beautiful.
Also, speaking of second me's, can we look into when do the free agency swaps open up?
They are open already.
They are open? I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, Jesus. All right. 8 runs. That's all we need. 8.
Oh yeah, that was in the announcement.
Can we win with
Yeah,
8 runs?
I think technical difficulties are over now. Yay!
No more Ryan 700. No fun.
No, all Ryan 700 now.
No more meal for old Beal.
Dude, no more country for old men.
No.
I just got a text from Gavin Newsom.
What are you gonna do
What's
about
he
it?
saying, buddy?
I'm proud, and he actually is glazing himself in the text.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, he's like, I'm so proud of your brave stand against Trump. It's like, dude, you made the sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, can you get it?
Yep.
Oh.
All right. Shamar, you gotta get a hit here, buddy. Okay. Chance ball.
Woo!
Green critter. We could... That's gonna be hard to win. Oh, Star Swing's big, actually. No, that's not good.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, the Piranha Plane hit him. Yes. All right, K-Rool, don't get buddy jumped this time.
Gasping for...
Don't get buddy jumped this time, K-Rool.
This team's on its deathbed and it's gasping for air. But...
Well, let's find out.
Don't do that. Actually, anything but that. You know what? It'll score
that's
2.
fine. There's a
It'll-
critter coming up.
It'll score 2. Well, okay. That's the thing, though, is I'm still gonna be down, and I need Para, and Shy Guy to do something, and Lenny.
You get 3 runs.
Yeah, I don't
You
know
need
how
them all
that's
to
gonna
get home.
happen. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but we'll figure it out, I guess.
Oh, we're scared.
Red critter. Another
Another
Star
Star
Swing,
Swing.
and that's
Oh,
out.
that's gonna end it though.
The horse has caught it. Wow. Well, balls piercing remembered how to hit in the last inning, but unfortunately Hammer Bro. So, we go next, I guess.
That's just how it's gonna be sometimes.
Yeah.
You cannot win.
I can't. It's true.
And it would appear that this season, the Lenny Kravitz division is a poverty division. All the signs point to it.
All right, folks.
See you.
Folks.
I'm gonna hit the folks. Metro Kingdom, the Kongs versus the Pink Pony Ball Club. What say you, Failbot?
You know, one of these teams has a lot of Piantas and Toads, and the other one has Heart. So we'll see how that works out.
One of them has aura. It's true.
Yeah, Funky Kong's pretty
This
good.
is true.
I've heard he actually got a homer.
I was just about to say Funky Kong is the aura. Will, buddy. They've got Kyle Higashioka playing for the Rangers. That's the saddest news of my life.
What? Why did he move from the Padre?
I don't know, but he's playing for the Rangers now.
No, man. He was so
I just realized that like 20 minutes ago.
he was so Padres though. He was so Padres coded. What happened?
He really was. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, he's kind of old. That's why.
Oh, he's old champ? Okay, I didn't realize.
He's 35.
Now, here's the thing. Here's the deal. Do y'all know where we're going tonight?
No.
We're going to Wario City.
Where are we going?
Oh.
We're going to the city. Okay.
We want some chaos. We want like Actually, I shouldn't say this.
Matt is the king of saying something and then being like,
Maybe not.
That just means you have a filter. Like, well, that's kind of late, but like,
Yeah.
you know, it's a filter.
We're getting there. We've nearly figured it out, but not quite.
Now you just gotta learn how to put the horse before the the horse before the cart, and then you're solid. That's a beautiful saying, by the way. Putting the cart before the horse.
I do this all the time. Is my thing.
Okay. Do you have like do you have a recent example?
Well, I had a horse. And I also had a cart, and you'll never guess which one of those shits was in front.
Okay.
Where are we getting our
So
cart
you're telling me
from?
you were on the farm?
I was in the... Yeah, pretty much. Who's Cumsill's last player?
Matt, this is a good clip.
I can't wait for the new Mario baseball game with Conkelder as a character.
What? Holy shit. I'll play
What?
that. I'll play that shit
Oh.
if Conkelder's in the game, man. That's beast.
Oh, okay.
Dang old-
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you pick Fishbones. They can't do anything because they're a bunch
It's all
of
fun and
bones.
games until we realize there's no new Mario Baseball coming out ever.
Yeah, and that we won't be able to do CPU versus CPU.
That's true. they're also gonna keep that feature from the next game too. It's not even coming out, and they're like, "No, we're not putting that in."
Yeah.
Alright, if you had to Aura Max, what would you do? Like, if you had to pick one thing you could do for the rest of your life to farm Aura, what do you think it would be?
Oh. Wait. I would give out flyers to everyone, telling them I was gonna go study in the mountains for the rest of my life.
Ooh.
Beast! Folks, Wario City. Here it comes.
Speaking of studying in the mountains,
Like, you don't have to hit the ball of the mountains to get a home run at Wario City. You just gotta hit it to the arrows.
this is true. You guys ever think about what it'd be like to dive into one of the bases on this stage?
No. Ow.
Anyways, back to the match.
Ow. That would hurt.
He's thinking about it still. You've ruined him. Hey, Ryan.
I think about many things that I don't want to think
Matt will never
about.
be the same. What is it?
And
Will?
if you're in the chat, there's a Star Tree Man in this game. That's his
Tree
favorite.
Man.
Is
He's
that what he calls Piantas?
yeah. He's his new thing is boycotting the league until Ryan trades for a Tree Man.
I thought, didn't he like Wiggler?
Yeah, he's done with Wiggly now.
Isn't Wiggly enough?
I asked, isn't Wiggly and S shots enough? And he said, we want Tree Man. That's what he said.
I see.
So, well,
Yeah, that's crazy. Ant would trade Kyle Higashioka away.
he would. He would trade Anthony Davis for Luka Doncic.
He sure would.
Oh, the
That's a
ball
good
club.
trade.
Oh, you're safe. Zam.
Yeah.
Close.
Poor-
Yep, but they got it.
That's a very interesting trick by Dry Bones. He just
Disintegrates and then reintegrates.
he just falls apart.
I thought that
And
was a
he
nice
does
buddy throw
reintegrate.
attempt, but now here comes Yellow Pianta, followed by Red Toad, and then there's the Star Tree Man.
Yes, Ant's favorite. Oh, is that good?
Said, here's a,
Oh, that's
this
great.
guy is as tree of a man as one can be.
Have you heard of Wispy Woods before?
Yeah. That guy's
Have
not
Have you
a
heard
man.
of the Giving Tree?
That's Shel Silverstein, and I'm scared of him because I read Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Oh, me too. He looks kind of like he looks kind of like Yoshimar Mornu.
Yeah, a little bit. Should I rename him Shel Silverstein?
Oh,
Oh, but Yellow Pianta out at third.
Wow.
Wow.
The Treeman can't get it
that was
done.
that was a disorienting play.
It was, and I'll tell you though. You know what this means? The Kongs can do the same thing. This game might finish 16-14.
That's true.
That's the beautiful.
Okay.
Oh
and
no!
Looks like we're getting a pitching change.
Oh, here comes
This
never
is
mind.
bad.
Never
This
mind.
is.
Here comes
Oh, they let him walk.
Here comes Tweak.
Oh, that should be an out, but you never know.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah, you do never know. Oh wait, they're gonna. Wow, Red Toad advances to third.
Somehow.
And let me tell you, these Toads are good slap hitters.
Purple Toad.
Oh, this is true. Very easy for another run to come across. the
Purple
board.
Toad is in fact purple. That's something many people are saying right now. Can he provide? He can. Baby
Oh,
DK gonna get back. It's gonna be off the wall, but the owl manages to. I thought he could get a buddy throw off, but he didn't.
Yeah, it looks like I think when the buddy is has been hit or it can't move, then the buddy throw is offline.
The buddy appointment was offline there. Here comes Peach,
Yeah.
followed by the Boo.
Which is kind of funny because a buddy jump, it doesn't matter if the other buddy is down. You can
Oh,
still
that'll
jump
do it.
off of them.
It's kind of funny how you can separate the characters on Cam's team between scary and not scary. There's every character, and then there's the Boo and the Skeleton. The Ghost and the Skeleton are pretty scary. I don't know. Boomerang Brew having a pretty good offensive season. Looks like it won't continue here. But Yellow Pianta gonna get over there. But
Diddy Kong just needs to not Star Swing here, and he's probably good.
the Banana Slamma is pretty excellent when combined with the arrows, though, Failbot.
You have to consider that the CPUs cheat against that, though.
This is true. Now Red Pianta gonna field
Alright,
that one
yep.
cleanly.
You're gonna see just a quick three run, or 3 batters, 3 outs.
That would be not what you want to see as a fan of the Kongs.
It's
Looks
only
like
down
that
0-4.
is what-
and-
Oh no! Tiny Kong gonna make it on first here, folks.
Wow,
And here
that
comes
power ball was in
Skodward.
just the right spot, to hit the.
Exactly who you want to see up, folks. Skodward.
Skyward is old reliable. He knows how to get it done.
And you know what? He did get it done right there. Shout out to him. Tiny Kong looks like she will advance to third here. And you know
guess
what?
who's
Here comes Aura Man himself.
up? Straight shot on Tawario's nose would result in 3 runs immediately.
And Funky Kong will not, but Red Toad gonna jump and grab it. And
jokes.
folks,
That
hype
should give
moments in
Hope all the
Aura have been
showcase
shut
out there.
down. If you think about it, the Metro Kingdom Kongs are basically the Pacers. Boo comes up now. Gonna charge.
Now, who are we gonna name after a
Well,
terrorist? from
swings
the
through
Metro City
Monkey Kong's
Kongs?
star.
And here comes a little changeup. Wow, Boomerang Bro does not attempt.
All of the shortstops today have been on vacation. Blue Bones coming up here, except for Hammer Bro. He's the only one who decided to show up to work. Blue Bones.
Has someone been picked off in the history of this league?
No. It's gonna be buddy jumpable, and they will buddy jump it. Baby DK gonna grab that out. So Blue Boner not able to hit what he wanted to there. Nice play from Baby DK and the owl. Here comes the nerd emoji. I don't like him. He scares me.
Is he gonna hit this curveball?
He is. Funky out of the reach of Funky's dive. The nerd emoji continues to be the best player in baseball, unfortunately.
Has he not been? Has he always been hit on base?
He was like 8 for 9 to start the season. Uh-oh.
That's pretty good. Oh, that's awful.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 runs.
That's not what you want to see. The nerd will score from first here. Diddy already tired and subbing out. This is awful. And there goes... No, the outfield's fine. Economical subbing it is fine. Diddy Kong has come with Baby DK. We're good.
That's a close call, though.
It is. Yellow Pianta gonna slap it, and the Owl gonna have to play this one off the carom. Yellow Toad gonna score here 7-0 here on the city.
We might be in for a historically nasty game.
Tiny Kong with a nice play. That's going to be a double play.
play.
Tiny Kong has saved 2 innings in a row with a double play, but really for a 4 spot and a 3 spot, we can't. I don't know how much saved applies, really.
Japanese soldier fought 82 years afterward.
That's kind of real. Baby DK, it's over the head of Red Toad. The little baby monkey has made his way to first. Diddy actually doesn't have chem with Baby DK. The world has ended.
Everyone who's played for
H.
Winona knows this bunt.
Yep, this is a classic bunt here. Economical has learned this from H in Winona. This technique is really not advisable, but the second slap is going to lead to a double play, so maybe the bunt was better.
Yeah, 1 out's better than 2.
Oh, hold on. I'm being informed that Diddy Kong actually does not have chemistry with Baby DK.
Well, this is not good. This is really bad news.
Oh, Cam says that Diddy Kong wasn't alive when DK was a baby. So
I think that's true. I think that's a good reason.
Good
Right?
point.
Right?
You might be right about that.
And 2-0 after two monster innings.
I think the justification, Kim, is that Diddy just isn't allowed to have chem with anyone.
Yeah. Diddy has to be in jail. Diddy Kong, too.
Yeah, well, we need to... Well, I mean, Diddy did get sold for a Switch, so...
Yeah.
That's true.
Right into the loving arms of Baby DK.
It's going to be a single for Peach, but this is the Metro Kingdom Kong's best inning so far defensively.
Mm-hmm.
If they can string some runs together in the bottom, we might be looking at a very interesting next couple innings here. However, they do have to string some runs together in the bottom, and that appears to be a tall task currently.
It is, and... Are they gonna sell, or are they gonna close right now?
I really hope they can close for Val's sake, but Blue Boner gonna hit one on
Looks like
an
it's gonna be
ill-advised
that. Yep.
swing there. Gets it jammed up.
Boomerang Bro is celebrating after maintaining a 7-run deficit.
Whatever it
Doing a
takes, man.
crazy dance.
Here comes the owl. Should have swung at that, I think. That was right on your barrel.
I got a bit scared.
2 strikes outside.
Oh,
This is
take strike
bullshit,
2.
This is bullshit. The owl gonna barrel this one
All
up.
right, that's your
Pianta.
chance. There you go.
The
That's
nerd.
what they
Redemption.
need.
The owl, and here comes Boomerang Bro. This guy's a big swinger.
Especially on a stadium like Wario City. Any strong hit could be a run if you get the right
Balls to
angle on your
Boomerang
hit.
Bro, and I can't blame Peach. Scary hitter up right now. And Boomerang Bro showing us all why he's so feared. As he
good?
hits a home run
They're
over
not
the
gonna
head
get
of
it.
the nerd
Alright.
in center. Wow. And let's watch this again, folks. Just a moonshot. And the nerd goes up to try and get it, but his teeth are too big. They're blocking his eyes. And,
Tim blocking his eyes?
yeah, they
Oh,
started
poor
growing in
guy.
a weird direction. I can't explain that really. It just happened. And now Diddy Kong. Oh, the nerd just houses that pow block with his fist. Incredible. And here comes, I'll tell you, Aura Man is gonna bat soon. This is scary. Tiny Kong going to swing and charge through that. Diddy Kong going to head for third here. Looks like he will make it. Here comes Scodward, followed by the Aura Man.
That's true.
Scodward may be the worst swing I've ever seen in my life, but he'll make it to first with
hold on a
only one
second.
out.
Yeah?
He'll be thrown out at first, but Aura Man now with a chance to cut the lead to 2 here. Will he swing at the star pitch? Probably, knowing Val's luck. Oh, the star swing though, and Funky Kong
It's
going
fair.
to drive in Tiny. Wow. Big play from Star Funky there. It's exactly what you want to see out of your star player. And Tiny Kong, I don't know why you're wearing sweatpants while playing baseball, comes around and scores. Let's get Tiny Kong if you're gonna wear, you gotta wear baseball pants. I think we should get uniforms for all these teams. Make them wear
That's-
like pinstripe
Wait,
pants.
that'd be kind of cool, actually.
I feel like
That'd be kinda
sliding in sweatpants has to be fucking awful, right? So
yes.
I think she's actually
sure that's
disadvantaging herself like off rip by wearing sweatpants. By
I
the way,
think so. That
Economical
ball-
looks like Aura Man's gonna score here. Nice. And here come the Kongs, folks. This
Yep,
offense.
After, we were talking about this game like it might have been a kind of a lost cause, but
Yeah, but Toadsworth, unfortunately, is a bona fide salesman. That should scare you as a Kongs fan. Just like Dennis Prager should frighten you, but it goes just over the head of Red Toad. Economical got hit
And
by a
that-
banana, but DK gonna score.
that's true. Yeah, no, that arrow actually provided a bunch of
true.
time for Economical to get back up. Yeah,
That's true.
so good timing.
And here comes Owl.
And he'll take strike 1. And
Yep. And Red Toad once again
wow,
selling
just
by being
just barely
short.
passed him.
We're gonna need to stop being so fucking short as a player. Toadsworth looks like he might be out, but no, the close play.
Wow.
And the old Toad gonna run over the young Toad as Owl takes second base. Smart stuff.
I mean, at this play too, look, Pianta doesn't throw a laser beam to home. Instead, he just throws to first base, and
Yeah.
that scored another run on that error. Look at
Pianta
this.
not using the
He
laser
just
beam
throws to
skill
first.
there, and Big Toadsworth learns how to grow. I think he knew that skill when he was young, maybe.
Dude,
He brought
I
it
think
back for
he
the one
watched that
time there.
Vince.
And Boomerang Bro
I
looking
wanna
to add to the
go.
lead. Looks like he
Oh.
will. Oh, what a shot from Boomerang Bro to cap off this huge inning from the Kongs. Wow, what a shot. Folks, that's Wario City for you right there.
Now
That's
this
out.
is a game, folks.
Folks. Here
And
goes Boo,
Boo's coming off the
too.
mound.
Oh, boy.
Here comes Big Tree Man.
The Star Tree Man, and it's going to be over the head of Boo. Diddy Kong gonna continue this inning?
What happened? I just came back.
Boomerang Bro.
Oh, did he get a home run?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And Tiny Kong. Wow, this inning for. Is this
It's
a
still-
10?
How long has
is this
it
a
been
10-run
since the
inning?
last out?
It's been a minute. Scottbird actually provided the only out of the inning, and now he's. There have been 2 outs in the inning, and both of them have been Scottbird.
He's really the weakest
Wow.
link on
Oh,
this
and
team.
Araman's batting again. Oh my god.
This time he doesn't have to contend with Peach at that.
Well,
Oh.
well,
And he grounds out to first.
Right to Peach.
unfortunate, but the 10 spot right there from the Kongs.
And wait, that was a red Pianta knee.
That's true.
So that does something to the outfield.
Boomerang Bro. Red Pianta was at shortstop, unfortunately, so it doesn't do anything to the outfield.
Oh wait, never mind. That was yellows. Oops.
Yellow Toad coming up. Economical throwing some gas here. Yellow Toad looking like a slap hit is in order. Baby DK going to grab it there. I am Steve. Flint and Steel. Yellow Pianta pop up here. And the Owl not able to fly over that one despite his wings. I'm not really sure what's up with that.
Yeah, it's weird to me that he opts to move on the ground for baseball.
Yeah, it is a little strange, but especially considering there are some flying characters in this game. Well, the horse, I mean,
Why doesn't the horse use a full horsepower? On the
you know,
field,
that's
like?
true. Why the horse excites me, I think. Oh, Red Pianta, star Red Pianta
That's an
sells.
ugly shot. That'd be an...
Baby DK grabs it. Salesman, as Red Pianta has been this game. And the Kong's now up again with a chance to add to this lead here. Two strikes on Baby DK. Will we see a K?
Yeah, well, no, but yes.
Just a
I
short
don't
ground out.
I don't even need to say anything. I just need to pull out my K. That's a bar I heard once. That was interesting. Here comes Economical. Nice.
And another, yeah, exactly same ground out there.
It's true, it's true. A lot of selling starting to happen from the Kongs here.
Do you think this old man can react to the pitches?
He sure can,
No.
but he really doesn't hit them very hard, so... the Ghost able to field that one cleanly at shortstop, but... Here comes the bottom three.
I'd like to remind everyone, with old dude not playing, not getting any minutes this season, Toadsworth is the oldest player in the league.
That's true. Old Dude
That's
was
true.
previously the oldest player in the league at 98 years old. He turned 99 in the offseason and retired. So Toadsworth in his 80s is now the oldest player. Hank Hill in his 50s was also up there, but fortunately, unfortunately, he also had to retire because he was focused on selling propane.
Yep.
So,
Oh, that's
Aura
gonna be a
Man
nice
was done
double.
too there. Shamar Moore might also be in his 50s. He's a really hot 50-year-old if he is. Holy shit. Holy shit. He's a hot-ass 50-year-old if he's in his 50s. I'm holding the Wii Remote in my hand for fun. It's in the opposite hands that it should be. I have the Wii Remote in my left hand and the nunchuck in my right hand. Do we think this is ethical, folks?
Is it ethical to
That's
be
how-
left-handed?
No. That's Sean is. That's why
how
it's not.
left-handed people. That's how left-handed people play Skyward Sword.
You didn't think about it, though, because Sean's left-handed, so that makes it unethical by nature.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Blue Boner,
If you're
top of the
left-handed in
sixth.
chat, I'm sorry.
If you're left-handed in chat, I'm not sorry, but you're associated with Sean. So, that's why I'm not sorry.
Oh wait, Vale's left-handed. Matt, do you have anything to say?
Does Vale cancel out Sean, Matt? Be honest.
Sean
I
is
think
canceled?
this
Yes!
is a category error.
A category error? What do you mean by this?
That's all I can say.
Okay, is it like so? Like, are there like vertical and horizontal left-handed people, or like how does it go? Okay, okay, interesting.
Will, are you vertically or horizontally right-handed?
For sure vertically. You know me.
Okay, yeah, of course, of course.
Sean is vertically left-handed, and everyone else is horizontally left-handed.
Interesting.
Because they're not Sean.
That's true.
I see.
Despite the 7 runs scored in this game, the 10 spot in 1 inning from the Kongs looks like it might be enough to just take it here.
Yeah, there's only been 3 innings, and there's been 17 runs scored in those 3 innings.
I'll tell you though, it looks like potentially a 2-out rally could be in play here. Red Toad has been a really big salesman all game. Can he continue here to be? Maybe he'll be a merchant. That means the same thing as salesman. Never mind. You don't want him to be a merchant. And it looks like he will drive in a run. So some of the lead is being retaken here. Some of the deficit is being recaptured here. Unlike what's currently happening in our country. Anyway, back to the match.
Yeah.
have you been asleep for the last?
We need a big
life,
beautiful ball.
And there's the owl catching that. Nice.
Oh, there's the owl out.
Notably, that does mean Red Pianta more than likely will not bat in the 7th inning, and if he does, that means the Kongs have probably already lost. So here comes Tiny Kong.
Oh,
that was a laser
The
beam.
geyser might get in the way, but it doesn't look like it will. Yellow Toad somehow able to still see that.
The geyser gets in the way of the shell.
Scodward.
Can Scodward not get? Cannot he not hit into the loving catcher's arms? Is the big question.
And
he's
he
done it
doesn't.
many
He
times.
actually finds a base hit. Especially, he's very good at hitting when nobody is on base and it doesn't matter.
Oh, so he's like what? He's like what people say Steph Curry is.
He's like LaMelo Ball. Anyway. Oh, just over the head of the Boo. Araman not providing much with his power this game, but it's been his contact hitting that has done wonders for this Kongs team. Baby DK does have a home run on the season. I'd love another one because I love fun and excitement.
You love to see the young players succeed.
You love to see the 3-year-old player succeed.
Yeah. It's a bit concerning how many babies are in the league, but
That's
they're
true.
really good.
Scodward gonna come around and score here.
And the
We should hold a league investigation about whether the surfboard is a fair bat. Interesting. I guess it does cover does cover a much wider range than a normal bat. That is an interesting point.
What's that surfboard made out of? Because it hasn't been broken once yet, even though he's hit it against several 100-hour.
Have we had a broken bat either of these 2 seasons? I don't think we have.
I don't think you can break your bat in this game, Ryan.
But we haven't had a broken bat. And that's going to increase the lead to 4.
Wow, and the Kongs
biggest lead all game for them.
Yup, and Toadsworth with his strongest hit maybe ever. But the nerd, it doesn't even come close to anything. So
we're going to need to see 4 runs to stay alive. 5 to feel any amount of comfort.
5 to feel any... 5 to feel something for the Pink Pony Ball Club here. 4 runs to continue existing that one existential Wizrobe tweet. Anyway, a Boo coming up here. No, that was an actual Wizrobe tweet, wasn't it? Where he was like,
yeah.
Despite getting second to H-Box, I will continue to exist as a human further into reality or something.
Yeah.
You're further into infinity.
Infinity, that's right. Wow, what
anyway,
an offensive explosion
congratulations
from the
to
Kongs
the Metro
here.
Kingdom Kongs.
The Kongs are going to improve to 2-2 here. And that means the Ball Club are also going to drop to 2-2. The Owl and Baby DK are the MVPs. I really like Baby DK's celebration. I really like it.
Oh, I like it too.
Alright, well, Ryan, the Chanhassen Champs are coming up next.
And you know who else? You know who they're playing?
The LeBron James fan club. So I'm actually going to let you two commentate most of this because I'm glad I have
You're
both
gonna
of you
go
here.
get
Well, I don't
you're
have
gonna
much
go
to
get
say.
Wendy's.
You're gonna get. I'm not gonna go get Wendy's. I had Middle Eastern food for dinner. It was very good.
Oh, hey.
I'm really. I've eaten a shitload of food today. I'm feeling very, very happy. And I don't want to ruin that by getting in the way of you two and your friendly banter.
Of course.
So let me ask you both a question, Matt.
Yes.
Who do you love more,
What are the choices?
Fire Bro or Minty Guy 700?
Fire, bro.
Wow.
This is the saddest news of my life.
And Ryan,
Bro,
this
winning
might
sports back
your
to
answer might be
Minnesota.
changed now. Who do you love more, Wiggler or Failbot?
You know what? Hold on. We agreed to go to the Wiggler stage just purely on principle, so I think the answer has to be Wiggler.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, the champs could improve to 2-2 here.
Yeah, both teams. One's gonna go 2-2. One's gonna go 1-3 at the end of this.
Yup. One team is gonna
Yeah,
be in the
that's true.
cellar, and the other team is gonna be a really exciting team.
Average.
Gonna be on the roof?
Yes. One team is gonna be on the roof. The other team's gonna be in the basement. Let's see what ends up happening here. I am Steve.
Yes, I agree.
I agree with that.
Brian's team wins. He'll probably be third, but like a close third. If he loses, well, we're not gonna talk about that. We don't want to think about that reality.
Thanks, buddy.
Matt, do you have 3 Mii's in your starting lineup?
Yeah.
H,
He has, yeah.
Cynthia, and who?
and
Oh, right.
Pringles.
it's-
Pringles, right? Of course, Julius Pringles.
Yes, I was gonna say it's a red knee, but I don't remember who.
Ryan has Mandy and S, right?
Both of the red me's I had got
Oh,
removed
look!
from the league.
Actually, look at my lineup today.
I haven't looked at
check
your
out my
lineup. I
today.
haven't looked at your lineup. Cam says tilt. He's
Well, go.
mad.
Because
Well-
we're mixing it up today, buddy.
Oh, Eddie
How often do
Murphy
you see
coming off
someone-
the bench, folks. Wow. Eddie Murphy making his first appearance of the season, folks. This is
Yep,
really
Eddie Rosario Murphy is coming on.
this is good news, I think.
Yes.
Folks, people are gonna have to understand. I'll tell the Eddie Murphy story when he comes up, but it's really something.
Okay.
Ryan, do you want to do a trade for our 11th round picks?
Oh, and this actually means Mandy
Right
not
here?
playing for
Yeah.
the winners. Wow, Mandy not playing for the Wigglers is the Wigglers.
That's what the team is.
Yeah,
That's their real identity. But it
Yes.
really should be the Tree Men.
the Tree Men.
That's what Ant wants.
Wait, oh, Dark Bones starting at pitcher, folks.
That's interesting. That's a bit odd and cryptic.
I'm kind of saying
That is
yeah.
cryptic. Actually, you're gonna have to learn how to read Braille tonight, Matt.
Yeah.
Let's look at Matt's lineup here. Green Toad left, H center, Green Para right. This is looking pretty standard. Do you have anything to say about why you hate fun and variability?
I forgot. I didn't know free agency opened up.
I
missed that
forgot.
message.
I forgot is a good answer. I will be accepting
I
this.
forgot.
I forgot.
Look, it's just an off season, really.
All right,
Good LeBron
folks.
James
Here
fan
we
club.
go. The BK. He's gonna have BK when he's done with this.
BK going to BK.
Vale and the
I gotta look at your Eddie Murphy.
You'll see
I
Eddie
gotta look
Murphy
at
when he
Eddie
comes
Murphy
up. I
for
think
sure.
I did an okay job. Ryan,
Oh,
do
we're
you know
gonna
the-
see a.
Do you know the
first hit-
story of
oh,
Eddie
oh.
Murphy, Ryan? How I made this me?
Hold on, you told me it was gonna be someone else, and then you.
I was trying to make Baby Keem, and then I put the mustache on, and I realized it was Eddie Murphy, and so I made it Eddie Murphy instead.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's gonna be a double play. Wow, Green Toad
Oh,
actually
wow.
fast
Whoa,
enough to make
Green
it
Toad too
back.
fast.
Speedy man right there. Yellow Yoshi at second base.
Let's see if Para can get on base or if it's just.
Oh my
no.
God! A touching
Hey!
tribute to the Winona winners coming out from Green Para here. Absolutely
Heartwarming.
touching there.
Can H step on the field and do a curtain call?
Whoa.
Wow!
Another fantastic play.
I'll
They'll
tell
double
you,
him off that time.
Matt, in the chat, your girlfriend has just said Green Toad is better than Failbot. How does that make you feel?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he agrees, so that's good enough, I guess. Here comes Wiggly, playing first today for the champs.
Can Wiggly get on base? This is a big ceremonial moment if you can.
I'm going... Wiggly has gotten on base, folks. This is not a drill. Yellow Yoshi coming up now.
Yeah!
Oh, good hit.
Yellow Yoshi gonna get on also. Here comes Yellow Shy Guy.
Just gonna look that one in the eyes.
5 stars. They're not gonna use any of them because they hate fun and success. Looks like it might be a triple
that's a
play, and it is!
triple.
What a
Oh.
play from the LeBron James fan club.
And this game is just, so far it's been a story of these weak hitters not being able to do anything against good
Yep.
infields.
Cynthia coming up here. It's a nice shot.
Oh,
by
that's a
Cynthia.
nice hit, but no good.
Yeah, boner right there. Oh, there's Bowser. Finally,
Well, are they gonna get it? They're fast.
finally an appearance
Oh,
for
they
Bowser.
were-
He's been basically silent this season in terms of offense.
Yeah, he's been
They
dealing
were
with some
so
personal
fast, I thought that
problems.
I thought they might have gotten that, but
No, it was too high.
yeah, you're right.
Well, Madge coming up. Dark Bones having given up a run.
Unfazed though. That's what you want to see from your
And
pitcher.
there's Eddie Murphy in right field.
When you play against an absolute monster like Bowser, you can't let that get to you mentally. You're gonna get dunked on, but
Oh, fire!
oh
Bro.
no,
There's
oh no
chance.
one's even close. That's ugly.
I don't think any outfield was getting to that one.
No, no, you'd need like a bunch of babies in the outfield, but then they'd be bad at everything else if they're fast enough to grab that.
Red Madge gonna be over the head of King Boo and drop fair. Be a long single there. Pringle's gonna swing.
Oh,
at it.
yeah,
It's
that's gonna be
a
an easy
double
play.
Oh, and the big hitters from the fan club have gotten it done. But here comes DK, Dark Bones, and S.
Yes, if you're the Chanhassen champs, you're hoping that your team or that this game is a game about depth. It's about the weakest link, because if it's about star power, it's gonna be hard.
However, the champs do have Star Boner and not Star Dark Bone, Star Gray Boner and Star King Boo in the bottom half of their lineup.
That's pretty stacked.
Dark Boner gonna charge. It's not going to leave the park, and the train has just come. So it looks like H will not be selling here.
H does not get run over by public transit today.
Here comes S. Star pitch from Madge. S gonna swing, and it's gonna be fielded by Bowser cleanly. That's gonna be a double play. Now here comes Green Toad, H, and Para.
Back at the start of the lineup, and who's going to come in? Probably DK, given he's the captain.
Yep. Dark Bone's gonna be moved to the catcher position. King Boo will be coming after.
DK is what you want to see. Even if he might tap out a bit early, you just want to see the best relief pitcher last season.
Yeah, you just want to see a pitcher who was in contention for awards.
He probably should have
Oh
won the
my
award.
god! The man
Yes!
himself is doing his own strat. That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
That was
And
beautiful.
here
I
comes
gotta
the
give it
star
up.
swing. This is an interesting strategy from the coach.
Oh,
Yellow Shy Guy getting pushed back into center field.
he's gonna be feeling that one tomorrow.
Yeah. Cynthia gonna take strike one here.
Are we gonna see strike two, or is
All right,
Cynthia gonna
strike
take
two
a
might
back?
be tempting though.
Cynthia gonna swing, and it's gonna be bobbled
Two
by
Is
Donkey
he getting
Kong.
bobbled in? Oh, that's
Okay.
such a
Oh,
unfortunate error.
Oh, and now look who's up. DK
This is a
looking
nightmare.
completely unfazed in the face of Bowser, though.
He's just gonna do his same strategy.
Bowser might be
And
slow
that
enough. He is.
No way. Okay.
What is going on?
That was
And
really interesting.
Winona-
Eddie
well,
Murphy coming up in this inning for the champs.
The fan club has an 0-3-0 on the board now.
They sure do. And there's Gray Bones with the star. It's going to leave the park, it looks like, but it will be buddy jumped by H.
H only
comes-
selling at back here.
And here comes Eddie Murphy. No comment from Ryan on the quality of the Mii, which is
It's a
not a
chilling
good
sign.
sign. I don't think that means he doesn't like it. King Boo
And
coming
this
up
is
now.
you need King Boo to do some damage here, and he definitely will.
Well, he looks
Oh,
ready
no.
to swing today. That goes foul.
Mash really has no way of stopping King Boo if he decides to show up.
That's true.
Oh, he might. Yeah, he'll take strike two there.
Oh, we're gonna see another. No.
Two-strike approach from King Boo. They're going to come in clutch, providing a single. King Boo is safe despite the speed on that chem throw.
And we're gonna see Bowser come in? No, we're gonna let
Wiggly.
Wiggly.
I'm in love with Wiggler.
I had to check
Someone
chat to
had
see
to
if they
pick
all
a
said
bank
that.
stack.
Two balls to Wiggler. That's what I would, never mind. Anyway.
I don't encourage harassing the players. That should be, that should
That
be a
is
homer.
a good
Or not,
strategy.
it should be a run.
Eddie Murphy gonna come around and score here for the champs.
Who's up to bat?
Yellow Yoshi coming up now.
Oh, that's rough. Yellow Yoshi is not. Yoshis have not been great hitters historically, but you just need to get it past the infield. That'll probably be good for a run if you do. And well,
Big,
no.
long. Oh, H with the craziest grab box I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
And King Boo will maybe be out. Wow. King
There's
Boo.
no way H caught that. He had like arms.
He had arms. He learned from Evan the power of arms. Evan taught him the power of arms, which is ridiculous.
He got coaching from Evan last night.
I know.
Oh, no,
the
the
Gray
way.
Boner is going to.
Oh,
get
we almost saw
boned.
a train home run, but it'll just be a single. I'm very happy with that as the coach. There's the manager.
All right, here comes.
And this is a
Fire
much
Bro,
slower
he's a
scoring game than any of the
scary man.
simulations. It grounded.
Oh, almost thrown out by Eddie Murphy there.
So this is going to be the weaker part of the batting lineup, but
Red
gonna
Mad
need
with
to get
two
to-
runners on. What can you do? Get tripled up. Never mind, only double. Here comes
Julius
Julius.
Pringle here.
Here comes JP.
And will he take the bait?
He will, but a strong barrel there from Pringles. No run score, but
Green Toad's a great slap hitter, so
It's true.
he was great for
Green Toad-
Winona.
throw a star pitch here, DK. He does. H behind him with an item.
That'll be it.
Bomb. I have
you
a
can't be
bomb
swinging-
in the airport.
You can't swing on that with a bomb. You have to take a shell or a fire.
That's
And
true.
Good strategy by DK seeing that. So still keeping it 2-run
Hello, guy.
deficit.
Imagine
Oh.
just taking a day off at
Oh.
second.
You know, just wanted to see how far it would go. Kind of curious. This is like
Here
when
comes the big man.
LeBron James passed the ball on someone's face and then took their glasses off the ground.
That I really did enjoy that clip a lot. Glad that you're bringing it up now. It's gonna be not over the head of Green Toad. DK really struggling to find some offense early in the season.
It seems like the whole of the LeBron James fan club has learned from Evan.
It's gonna be 2 because of the ridiculous arm on Fire Bro at short.
The star plus Chem plus
Yep.
Fire Bro is just honestly unfair.
Yeah.
Or
the
one
tree-
of
the
those
tree
things
man
that is
here.
unfair. Oh, that'll
Yoshi
be
going to
easy
field
out.
it. No
Oh,
bomb.
where'd the bomb go?
Yoshi owned it with his arm.
I see. That's a good plan. Just
Comes
don't get hit.
Para.
Green Para has historically been a liability on offense.
That will not change today. Yellow Yoshi with a lot of putouts today.
That's what he's doing up further.
Yep. Oh, Yellow Yoshi gonna throw to
And
first,
looks
but
like
Wiggly
he'll
gets
put-
powed, folks.
Oh, and that's gonna be a double with
It
Bowser
is.
coming up. That could be ugly.
Could be
Just
ugly.
off a lucky pow.
Now, Wiggly is not ugly. He's a very beautiful man, so I really don't understand how that could have happened. But we are in a not... we
Oh
are
no,
in a
the
tough
train
spot.
is gonna
The
mess that up
train-
too.
The train. Oh,
What is
if
S doing?
S hurries, S got stuck. He did this. He started looking at Instagram reels, and
Was he looking
unfortunately,
at the pipe? Like he was bored.
S was poured. He was looking at Instagram reels. It was ridiculous. Can we see S
Does that
here?
not count with bones?
No, he does.
What was he doing?
What was he doing? Because Dark Bones is that's not Dark Bones, so
It's Gray
what
Bones.
the heck? Yeah, that's just out of character. for the
Well,
CPUs. Maybe
S not usually poured, but you know, that does happen on occasion.
Oh, we're gonna see another star pitch. Let's see if that's gonna be good to close. You gotta swing on this.
Strike out.
I completely missed.
So Fire Bro's not gonna have any of his friends on base when he goes back up.
Here
But
comes S.
yeah, SS Chem with bones. What the heck was he doing?
Yep, S shots looking to provide some offense to make up for his really dumb defensive blunder. You're not beating that throw out.
No, that's honestly unfair. How strong that throw is.
Here comes Gray Bones. Nice slap from Boner. That is going to end up in the glove of Green Toad. though.
Wow, really? That's crazy.
Eddie Murphy now coming up, looking like he and Eddie Murphy's now out.
These weak hits have just been so rough.
And I'm telling you, S I think got stuck looking at Instagram reels out there in the field.
I don't see any other explanation really.
He was just burping on the field. He couldn't run. He was too busy.
He was really hitting the Ryan Gosling gif, which was ridiculous, but Fire Bro gonna charge, big swing, but it's gonna go just foul. King Boo here, throw it inside, exactly what
Oh,
it
that
does.
should be an easy out.
Yep, yellow guy to Wiggly for an out. Fire Bro, a rare miscue, missing the barrel there.
Most reliable player in the league last season. But you don't feel too worried about that if you're Fire Bro. There's 1 inning left, or 2 innings left you have to get through. So
Thinking about when H said Benjamin Danklin was high on Tuesday when he.
oh, is the train gonna come? Oh no!
Oh, that's not good if you're a fan of the champs, because that means there's no force out here, meaning that it's gonna be really hard to be in a position where you can double him up, but Yoshi holds the runner with an incredible play at second. What a play
That was
from
great
Yoshi.
defense, but you gotta commit to the
They
whole thing.
almost never do their super dives towards the outfield. So that was
That's
crazy.
true. H looking to sell, and he does.
And wow,
H
what
looking
a
to
nice
sell. Wow.
play. Yellow Yoshi's had a great fielding game.
That's true. We're gonna need Yellow Yoshi to have a great
Hold on.
offensive game, though.
That's true.
Depends on what Boo
Can we,
does
look at,
here.
can we look at his fielding score after the game?
We
I'm
sure
kinda curious.
can. King
It has to
Boo
be
and
high,
H
right?
is getting hit by the fire. And the train. H got actually put in Mickey's Dick Smasher there, unfortunately. Here comes Wiggly. Bowser choosing to throw his star pitches now, which I think is smart. Wiggly is a scary hitter. Wiggly not going to charge,
Oh.
just going to slap. It's going to drop just in front of Green Toad. King Boo going to end up on second here. We got 2 runners on.
We have 2 on base, but the
For
problem
the
is
yellow part of the winners or the champs, the winners, they're successful, all right? And the yellow
Oh.
Yoshi, what a slap shot there. Yellow guy coming up now Followed by
And
Donkey
this is
Kong.
danger.
Yellow guy
And
looking to
yellow
star
guy
swing here.
wants to swing.
And he does. That's going to drop. That's going to score King Boo. And Wiggly going to go for home too and make it? Are we serious? Wiggly using the length of his arm, of his body to slide in before Cynthia could grab the ball. Let's look at this.
Shout out to
That's
Ellie
ridiculous.
Wiggler de la Cruz.
That's ridiculous. Now DK with a chance here to really put a stamp on things. I would really respect Bowser using 3 straight star pitches here.
Yeah.
We'll see
I
if
don't
he
know
does.
if he's got it in him anymore.
He's using a
2?
star pitch here. That's
Oh,
2.
he might just.
He sure does.
And he will close the at that.
Wow, the intentional strikeout of DK there.
Intentional strikeout.
Here comes
But
Dark
Dark
Boner.
Bone's a great hitter.
Scary guy. Very scary guy. Could potentially put the champs on...
They could put him up.
Put his old team on pack watch here. Advances the runners. Here comes S. Can S sell, or will he give the fan club S shots? Let's see. Bowser does not
Bowser
have
not
3 star
making it
pitches.
not
He
making it
will
easy
get a
for him.
pitch to swing at. It's given. Madge gonna grab it. That's gonna be the inning. Wow.
And that's gonna stop the bleeding. So it got 2 runs ahead with 1 inning left. What are you gonna do here?
What a chance for the champs that was taken away by the glove of Magikoopa there.
And Bowser's getting to go at bat. And we could see a Firebro at bat depending on how the outs work out.
It's true. King Boo throws strike 1 to Green Para. Little
a bad
slap
hit.
hit there. Yoshi to
Didn't
Wiggly.
get good contact.
Now Wiggly is probably done batting for this game. Maybe. Well, if the champs win, he probably comes up in the next inning. So we'll see. Champs will have one more chance to close it out on offense in the bottom of the 7th or extend the game. But Bowser coming up now could potentially add to the lead. Looks like he's looking to, but that's going to go just foul. The opposite field shot there. Another star pitch from Boo. It's going to be a nice swing, but yellow guy there for the out.
Oh, yeah, the arms too.
And we are headed, folks, to
It's
the bottom
all
of the
going to come
7th.
down to defense here.
The
With
champs-
King Boo coming up 3rd, this is
That's
very
2 star
scary.
swingers and Eddie Murphy due up. So if Eddie Murphy is a star. He was in a movie one time. I forgot which one, but
That's
no,
true.
he was in the movie where
What?
Gray Bone's
What?
gonna look
What?
at strike 3.
What is he doing?
Unbelievable. And actually, H, I think, being in center field, might have taught the champs to sell before the game. Eddie Murphy
Whoa.
with a deep shot.
Whoa.
Can the train come? It will. H gets hit. He doesn't get hit by the train. What?
H having the defensive performance of a lifetime.
I'm
Oh,
telling
no,
you,
no,
I
no.
think this is checkmate, folks. Bowser has 3 star pitches. It's
Does
on
Bowser know
Bowser
how
to see
to
whether
close
he
this end game
chokes.
out?
He does not throw a star pitch, and King Boo gonna swing. It's gonna drop. So Bowser choking there, unfortunately. But, folks, Bowser getting tired. Wiggly here.
It's all to Wiggly. It's all on Wiggly's back.
Dude, Bowser's pissed. He's just
is.
chucking these things now.
Wiggly gonna charge for once in his life. That's gonna hit the train, folks. King Boo gonna head for 3rd here. We got 2 runners on here. 2 outs. Yellow guy, yellow shy guy, and
It's all
DK
on
do up.
Royce
And
Lewis.
Bowser gonna sub. Red Madge gonna come in here. Yellow Yoshi looks like the Rizzler today, but he hits it foul. Yellow Yoshi. Oh my God, Yellow Yoshi, the train. The train is the only out. No train in sight, folks.
That's gonna do it.
And H gets fucking mauled by the train at the end of that cutscene. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, folks, that's a 5-3 fan club win. Very scary stuff there, though. Firebro,
Oh,
not
man.
the MVP. Bowser, he did the meh.
Wait,
That
hold
was
on,
crazy.
He did do the math. Wait, let's see.
I'm trying. I'm trying to. I'm so serious. I was trying, and my nunchuck wasn't working.
Yoshi
50.
fielding.
50.
50
That's an
fielding.
all-time
That's
fielding.
incredible
That is.
performance.
That's ridiculous. Folks, we got one more game today. Are y'all ready
The
for
two divisional leaders.
Yep, the Shine Central Simps versus the Rochester Red Rapidash.
Now, no matter the result, the Simps and the Rapidashes will both be first. Unless this game goes horribly for the Simps, actually, but we're not going to count on that. You'd have to lose by like 10. That's not happening. Not for such an esteemed team.
I am Steve.
Not for such a team. Yeah, I was gonna say not for such a team with I am Steve.
Yeah, this team does have I am Steve. We're going to be.
This team is Steve.
This is going to be the
Steve.
battle of Goomba, who has been the best pitcher in the league so far, versus Blue Madge, who has a star today. We're going to Peach Ice Garden, I believe. So this has
Big
been
stage.
this has been a site of success for Rochester this season.
That's true, and the Simps love going to all the wacky stages, so they'll gladly take them up on that.
That's true. Yeehaw! That's what Bowser Jr. says. Think about that.
He does say that. Dude, the Toads say yeehaw when they wind up in Mario Superstar Baseball.
Do they? That's awesome.
Yeah, they do. And DK makes a weird noise. He goes like,
He's like,
lights
that's
up.
what he's like?
yeah, kind of like that.
It's beautiful. Now, I am Steve and Charlie are the two me's on this team here. We got, on the other team, there's Dog Smith and Fancy Sim. What do we think of this me matchup?
Very interesting.
Unfortunately, Mr. Money not getting drafted this season, which is really regrettable.
That's dope.
You really hate to see that. As a fan of Peter, you really hate to see that.
Great player, just. That though.
I can't figure out who the last player is that I'm missing. Oh, yeah. Now, folks, I have one thing to say.
Let's hear it.
No. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I am Steve in right field today. It might be normal. It might be stupid. Where's Charlie? At first base.
Ryan, is there anything on my team that you want?
Let's have a look at the spreadsheet.
You two will, if you want to answer this later.
I
Always happy to do transactions.
Will is Steve.
I'm trying to think.
There might not be. My guys... Because obviously the two untouchables are great, but...
Would you... What would you do for a Klondike bar? Tell me.
I would trade away my whole franchise.
Wow. And you know, that's really telling. We're headed to Peach Ice Garden for the last game of the night, folks. Are we ready?
Are we? No, actually.
Are we serious?
We got a classic outfield. I'm a big fan of this outfield.
Nah, are we serious?
Now, Birdo leading off as usual.
The Sims were one of the favorite teams coming out of the draft, and I don't think that was quite the same for the Rapidash. Oh!
What an interesting play.
Even when the critters mess up, they don't.
That's true, except for when they do, which happens a lot on my team for some reason.
Well, you got 2 of them. You're doubling the chances.
It's doubling the chances of messing up.
That's true.
It's simple probability. Ow!
That is an
Very
ouchies.
sportsmanlike.
That is a really ouchies moment right there.
I think Draymond Green would be a great player in this league.
I really think you're right. Now, Matt and Ryan, I am gonna go to the bathroom, so you two are going to have to fill in on commentary for just a moment as Toadette
There's
looks
no way
primed to
Toadette
score.
gets here.
Wow.
That was
That was
very
like
smart base
biblical,
running
biblical
right there.
greed that came out.
Have a look at this. Yep, the toss all the way across the outfield. Not even all the way across the outfield, but it's just so large that that throw takes so long to get there.
Yeah,
Of
and
Red
the Icebox, they just made the CPUs nervous. They didn't know what to do. You could have gone
Yoshi.
Piazza
Oh, they
out
make
there.
me nervous, Matt. I can't blame the CPUs.
Yeah, you don't want to get frozen.
Oh, me neither.
Ryan, did
I
you ever
think
get on a
I-
Freezy Friday graphic? It's terrible. They freeze you.
They do.
Oh, this is gonna be another round. Yoshi's arm is really hurting him on the stadium.
That's true. Answer. I never got. Well, okay. I didn't get on a Freezy Friday graphic for Alternate. I got on it once for PM though.
Oh, did they freeze you? In
No.
PM? Oh,
No, they just had the portrait of Link from the game.
they said top 8er. I see.
Nope, not top 8er. It was their own graphic, but they just
Huh?
used the PM devs art. All right. Well, the Sims put 2 on the board, and that's a nice early lead for them. Especially considering that this. Well, I was gonna say that this team doesn't have as high of power hitting as their opponents, but that doesn't really matter on this stage. It just
Yeah.
what matters is
really-
getting something like that.
PD is the only character really capable of getting runs on this stage.
Yeah,
And even-
he's the only one hitting it out of the stage.
Even then, that's not likely.
Yep. Anyway, shout out to H.
Oh,
That's gonna dip foul. Yep.
yeah, Yoshi learned this from playing against H last season. It's kind of a disease.
It really is.
Yoshi does have a ring, which is more than a lot of people have.
And right, yep, that's 2 off with a bunch. That's exactly what you're hoping to avoid with a bunch. Or excuse me, that wasn't a bunch, but you know, you got 2 strikes trying to bunch. So like, what's the difference really?
That was a dirty trick.
You kind of forget that Birdo has that sometimes, especially.
Yeah, because Birdo was in the
considering-
outfield most of last season. They don't really do
Yeah.
those kind of tricks in the outfield.
in the outfield or on the mound.
Mm-hmm.
So not a whole lot of opportunities to use that. Here comes a throw out from shortstop. Get the first out of this top of the second inning. And I was gonna say the same play, but he outright catches it.
Yeah. Quite nice. Oh,
And buddy, I don't know why you swung at that. Like you got on base, but it looked like that pitch was gonna hit him.
yeah. Well, the ump isn't very good at his job, so
Not always.
you kind of just gotta take things into your own hands and hit the ump with your bat when you throw it backwards.
Oh, you should. However, yeah.
Oh, that'll be
alright.
another 0.
Alright, so Rochester walks out of that one without giving up a run, and here they come up for their second time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow!
Ugh. There's no way.
I won't be used to that for another handful of times, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. Oh. That's no good. You gotta use that POW. The CPUs just don't realize they can't use their POW if they save it for too long.
That is true. I would really love a peek at like what the coding is on that.
Yeah.
Because they don't tend to use them very efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
And I am Steve gonna pick that one up.
I don't like him. He's very scary.
No, he's just Steve, man. It's okay. Alright, Toadette gonna take strike one.
Mhm.
We'll slap at this one though, and it's just past the two, just past those two that dive great distances.
Yeah. Yeah. Is Toadette gonna get greedy again? No. No chance.
No.
She
Oh,
got out of that?
wow! Ooh, what an
Toad
arm.
needs to hustle a bit more.
he could use a little bit of hustle.
Oh, that
That's
was
gonna
almost such a
tip
beautiful
foul.
hit. But if it was just a bit weaker, it would have been good.
Alright, this one. A very nice hit, absolutely. And Toadette's gonna come home for the second time in this game.
Yeah, Toadette responsible for 2 of the 3 runs.
Yeah, beautiful RBI by the Tree Man.
And the nice thing about these stadiums is that the wall's so far back that those kind of low ones that would go off the wall, they just keep going, and the CPUs don't run as fast because they don't think that they need to buddy jump, because they don't.
What have I missed? I'm back.
Toadette has ran home twice.
Okay.
However, you just watch a double play right here.
I did.
Notice how the critters are diving shirtless onto ice. That's gotta be like...
That's a showcase of pure testosterone, I think.
I think
Yeah.
Except for the
right.
one on my team. So
Of course.
yeah,
Metaphorical testosterone.
metaphorical testosterone. That's what we're working with here.
Beautiful.
What a play from the critter there.
Yeah, what a good play.
I'm just tired.
You are happy.
No
with,
reason to
you
be.
are happy with 3 innings from Madge, though.
Yes.
That's true. Oh!
That's
Oh, that's such
a nice
all
pass,
the way to
yes.
the wall. Mario
Freeze!
gonna head for third, more than likely here.
Yep, he's well on his way.
Yep.
And any hit that doesn't get you out here is Red Yoshi. That's what you need. But Red Yoshi was definitely the worst hitter who saw minutes on the LeBron James fan club, so I wouldn't get my hopes up.
And a little slap hit to the shortstop will end this happening.
Look, every team has their Luka cover, so it's okay.
Here comes Blue Critter. What do you think, Matt?
I think...
Oh!
I'm still thinking about how that Shy Guy got blown back like halfway across the outfield by that star pitch. Nice. Yeah, this is the kind of fielding performance you need to see from a critter.
That's true.
That's what they get paid so much for.
Oh, big time bobble there from PD.
That guy kicked it. And hold on a second. This is... Are we seeing this right here? That was a sign of fatigue from Goomba for the first time this season.
Oh, that didn't get Mario. Yeah, that was gonna be the end of the game. You gotta hit one of your players with the power if you're gonna cover all the infielders.
But remind me, Will, has Goomba subbed out this season?
No,
What?
So we might see that this game.
it's for sure
We're gonna
possible.
get pitching MVP. You're gonna get the Cy Young Award.
Wow, big shot from
It's
Bowser
very
Jr. He's
possible.
for sure gonna head for third. Well, maybe he won't. Blue Toad already fielding it means Bowser will hold up on
Yeah.
second, but extra base hits run rampant on this stage.
And in the fourth, we're gonna see Madge finally switch out for one of the best pitchers in the league.
Absolutely. Probably, I would hazard to say second best just based on her having the ability to force a strikeout.
Yeah, certainly in the top 3 of captains with Bowser and obviously DK's first.
What about Yoshi? You don't like Yoshi?
Yoshi is not like Birdo.
Yoshi's on the list.
Yoshi is not like us. Okay, and with that, my captain is banned.
That's trouble. You gotta steal someone else's captain.
Oh, what a play for Blue Critter! Holy shit, Blue Critter!
they all like this diving towards the direction the ball's going in. That really shouldn't work. Am I crazy? Is that a common play in the MLB?
No.
Really?
You dive in this direction, the ball's flying at 80 miles an hour.
No, absolutely not.
Brown Critter,
Whoa.
that's literally like Kirk Cousins
Great
taking
hustle.
a hit in the pocket as he's getting thrown at.
Nah, I'm finished, he says.
That is what Goomba's saying. He's finished.
After a solid 5 innings.
PD, another
Again?
bubble.
Petey is gonna have to...
And here he goes.
This is first pitching minutes.
Bowser
Game-
Jr. stepping up to the
Game
mound for the
4.
first time here. Wait a second, is that even a mound in this stage? I don't think it's even a mound on this stage.
Oh, S. Fancyson. But what?
What? Petey?
PD has sold once again.
Oh, Petey is gonna hear some strong words after the game.
Oh my god.
Wait a second, if he bunts this,
It's gonna go right back to
Okay.
Bowser Jr., yep.
yeah. No, why are you doing that? We are so forward. Wait a second.
Oh! That's
Oh, wait, that's a close play.
Okay.
What is going on here?
I am Steve is up
Okay.
after all this chaos.
Can he close out some more runs to widen this lead? It looks like he'll be able to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
third
Beyonce
time
gonna
run for
I've
home?
crossed-
Yep, Jim, very Mahomey.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Yeah, and third base is thrown to for no discernible reason there from Critter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there was no play at home. Let's be real. All right, good try. You got.
Can we close this out? We need to stop this bleeding. We only have 3 innings to tie up this score.
And Steve is heading home, folks.
It's a 6-run lead.
Jack Black has made it
With
home.
Critter
Blue
on
Critter's gonna
third.
make 3. Yeah.
Who's next?
Charlie now up, followed by Blue Madge with the star.
Pitched one of the few perfect games last season.
Oh,
And-
right. And Petey finally comes up with it this time.
Yeah. Remembers how to catch with his giant mouth.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we don't see the Critters bobble because they catch so many of those dives with their feet.
That is true. Anyhow,
should be
I
bubble.
should like to mention here that Rochester is Rochester is yet to score any runs this whole game, and this is very uncharacteristic of them, especially on this stage, which they've
true.
seen so much success on.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that'll
test-
do it.
And another one right to Blue Critter.
It's a testament to the defense, I think.
I think you're right.
It's an old
This
testament.
defense has been very good on this stage, and that's going to be another 0.
Another 1, 2, 3 inning here. So it remains to be seen here. I mean, because if you're letting the Simps score many more runs here, it's kind of curtains.
It's
Yeah.
true, and Blue Madge is
Yoshi!
Yoshi doing something. Nobody's really sure what. And Blue Madge throughout all of this going to be a gentleman and not advance to second base.
Real sportsmanly.
Yeah.
Just kind of watching.
Alternatively, do we know how old the Magic Koopas are? These guys might be kind of elderly.
They might be pushing 60. We have to ask.
They do wear glasses. They are wizards. That is worth noting. Wizards are usually pretty old.
I know. Yeah, they had to train for so long, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Is that why Michael Jordan was on the Wizards?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
And Junior's probably just going to pitch the rest of this game. He's not even tired.
It's true, but
Oh, he is tired though.
Oh, he is tired?
Yeah, he is tired.
Is that
Okay.
good?
It's
Oh, that'll be good.
Wait a second.
as Fancyson, who knows what is happening?
Oh, this is curtains.
I
This
started
is curtains.
betraying Rochester there, but only one run comes of it.
And Bowser Jr.'s coming out of the game.
Oh, yeah, Mario. Now, Mario had a very infamous pitching performance last season.
He sure
When
did.
he got swapped
He sure
on.
did.
Infinite ERA incident, as it is known.
Yes.
He threw
Also
one
known
pitch.
as Nestor Cortez syndrome.
He threw one
PD
pitch to
started.
one batter, and it went out of the stadium for a win.
Now they're on the same team. It must be pretty awkward.
That's true. Birdo gonna be out here. Goomba with the
ball
ball
dash.
dash. With the ball dash. You don't often see ball dash in this league, but Goomba making use of it there.
That's what every CPU thinks that they can do.
Yep.
They chase down the other runner.
You're not Goomba, little bro.
You are not.
That's gonna be another run. That might be
Whoa,
2 runs.
that sneaks past Yoshi! This game is cracked wide open.
This
This has
game
just been a
is
meltdown on defense.
This game is wise.
This game is wide. Shout out to my professor.
Yep, shout out the
Ow!
wise professor indeed.
They still got another at-bat left after this too. This is, oh boy.
Yep, blue
No
critter
way, where's this headed? Okay, it is a fly out.
caught.
Unless this-
No, the pow! The pow! And Steve, I am Steve, holding up at third. I thought maybe there
This
would
has
be.
to be the best item usage we've seen in the league's history.
It's been ridiculous today.
You
I
might be
can't.
right.
I can't speak. I can't. I honestly
Oh,
can't.
finally. A classic PD play, but down 11 runs, like...
Folks, I can't, folks.
I'm finished.
I'm finished here, and
Okay, that's something.
Alright, that's pretty lucky that Blue Toad had a hold of that one.
Yeah, Boo has a really confusing interaction with the CPUs. Need to see Mario get something started here.
he does. That's
He's gonna
be-
send a line drive to the gap.
Gonna
and-
What
be
a
double,
pow.
and with
That
the pow,
should be a
Fancy's gonna
triple
hit
with
for
a
third.
home.
There may be a chance for a rare inside the park home run, but it looks like Mario's gonna hold up at third.
as the ball slowly makes its way towards Mario's feet.
Finally puts themselves on the board.
And this is a good position too for Red Yoshi. The Yoshis are pretty good at, unfortunately, getting themselves into a double play situation, but no such ability here.
That'll be very hard to get double bop here.
Yeah.
Mario
Alright, Mario's
is
gonna
score.
come
It's
home.
11-2 here.
It's possible. We got PD on the team.
It's true. But Birdo is gonna be throwing guaranteed strikes.
A wise play here by Bowser Jr. would be to get on base with a Star Swing and then let PD hit one out.
Yeah, that's a great play, but...
That being said, Bowser Jr. gets himself on first regardless.
Yep,
And now
Bowser
PD
Jr.
can star swing.
proving that he doesn't need the advice of Ryan's professor. PD Piranha, that's going to be a sharp liner. Toadette somehow catches that. I can't explain how. But
Toadette's the MVP of this game, no matter what it says.
Somehow catches it and keeps her footing too on this slippery surface. Imagine doing that. Imagine catching a line drive on an ice rink.
and Brown Critter, that's going to be a big pow block, folks. Brown Critter
Get Bowser
rounding,
Jr. home.
rounding second, going to head for third. Bowser Jr. is going to score. Now coming up next is Dog Smith, followed by Goomba. There's another item at play here.
Oh, we're gonna start off with the strike here.
Birdo's last star of the game, or this inning, or maybe just, I don't know, for a little bit. I am
he's gonna
Steve
get
there,
with a
he
nice
is.
play in right field.
That's so brutal.
He is Steve.
We're down to 8 with 1 at bat left. This is looking like curtains, but anything is possible. Okay.
Good chomp there
Unfortunately,
by Kyle Schwarber.
Ice Garden has really contributed to all these runs being scored for the Simps, but unfortunately, Rochester did make the sandwich, so it is a little hard for no Johns possible there.
You live by the sandwich, you die by the sandwich.
You live by the sandwich, you die by the sandwich. It's words of wisdom from my co-commentator Ryan 700 here.
I like to think I'm pretty wise.
Well, you did have a professor that would indicate that. So
The star
true.
of this game is back up to bat. What can they do?
the
Can
wise
they put this
professor.
game just out of
We should have
feature?
made a wise professor me.
No,
was
that should
a
be it.
big missed opportunity. No wise professor me. But folks,
Well,
Brian,
let's bring him into the fold next season.
if we make a wise professor me, will you promise to draft them no matter what, Ryan?
No matter what. Hold on, can I wild card his shirt?
We have 1 out.
Can I
spare.
wild card his
8 runs
shirt
to
is
score.
ridiculous work, but maybe.
No, I don't mean like for every game. I just mean like.
No, I know what you mean.
can I
I know what you mean.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
Wow,
if
critter.
we could wild card shirts for games.
Yeah, you can use 2 stars to do that.
Oh, wait, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. You could spend a star coin to wild card a me shirt. Will, I'm giving you ideas for the new season.
You
Looking
are,
into
as
this.
Fancyson now up, and Critter
Oh,
gonna
that's
end
it.
Yep. All right.
Well, good game. The undefeated team finally bleeds.
Yep. Does that mean that every team in this in the league has a loss now?
Yes.
Yes.
This is
There are
true.
2 3-1 teams. These teams are both 3-1. There's a few 2-2 teams.
And then there's Big Will at 1-3. Little boy.
That's me too, buddy.
Only one win behind most of its field though, so can't be too
Only
bad
one,
yet.
sir.
We're just under halfway through the season with that.
That's true. Next week is week 5, which is the halfway point game.
Yes, that's right.
What was
I have a
this?
big announcement.
What?
I'm gonna post it in transaction.
I have a big head announcement.
No.
Actually,
No,
I
I
have
don't,
to check.
actually. I have to show the box score. Who was the box score? I am Steve with 90 batting, Blue Toad with 90 batting, and folks, that's gonna do it for tonight. But thank you all for watching. Of course, you know, Brian and Chad saying I am Steve is an animal. That is true. I am Steve has been different, but folks, that's all for tonight. We'll see you next time. Peace.
We'll see.